ready.
Okay.
응답하라 여친. Go to the into the shit.
Back to the gang to the chew. Ooh.
You're looking so cute
Oh.
and kind of schoolgirl
Oh
today.
my gosh. Okay, so funny you said that.
Yeah.
Because I rolled up to the coffee place that I go to.
You have a coffee place?
Well, it's the drive-through by my house.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
I wish I had that. Yeah. We
Oh,
only
you
have
don't have that?
Starbucks. Yeah.
Oh, we have gourmet latte, which I
Okay.
love because I don't like Starbucks actually. Their coffee, like just speaking from a coffee standpoint, like tastes burnt to me.
It is same. Yeah. It's burned. It's like very. I wish we had better coffee shops in our area.
Yeah,
Like a
Starbucks,
convenient place. I would love a drive-through place.
and I can notice it most in the iced Americano. Like
I always get blonde
Mm.
roast because a lot of times they don't have it and they have to just brew it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, and it tastes better, like less like the pike roast is
Yeah.
way too
Yeah.
dark.
I don't really like the taste, but
Yeah.
yeah. So luckily we have gourmet latte, which
Mhm.
is also sort of a chain, but it's
I've seen those. Yeah,
it's more
but they're
smaller.
more like the drive-through,
pop
like little kiosks.
vibe,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that they only do that. They don't
Mhm.
have. I don't think they have shops. It's just
Yeah.
drive-through stands. Anyways, I know all the girls,
Mhm.
and they know me, and so I go there like almost every day, right?
Yeah.
And there's something about just like I don't like the coffee I make. I mean, I have you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's also the way I feel about cooking. I don't like it when I cook. I mean, and my family says my cooking's great, but I'm just like I
You
like
know,
being served.
I totally get it. I made like a dinner this week, and as I'm eating it, I was like, "Oh, 내가 만든데도 맛있네," which means like even though I made it, it's good.
Yeah.
And my kids are looking at me like, "What do you mean?
Yeah,
it's
always
good."
good. What
And
do
I'm
you
like,
mean? We
"Oh,
like your
you
cooking,
don't
right?
understand. Like when you
Yeah.
put in all the time and effort, I don't really feel like eating it
By
after.
the time you're done cooking it, and
Yeah.
you know you're tasting it as
Yes.
you're cooking, I'm like, I want
It'll
something
do.
else. Yeah, I'm like, I think there's just when you don't know at all what it's gonna taste
Yeah.
like, and someone else is like crafting it for you.
It doesn't
and you're
even
being
have to
served.
be great. It does not have to be great.
Yeah.
And you didn't
just-
make it.
It just tastes better when you didn't work
Exactly.
to put it on the table.
Exactly. And you didn't think and you didn't make all the decisions
Yeah.
and you didn't shop for it. Anyways,
Same thing with
with
coffee.
coffee. Yeah.
So I just drive there. I'm like, you know what? This is my treat. I get
Yes.
to feel served.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll up, and the girl's like, "Whoa, where are you going?"
Because you look like this. And Ellen's wearing, she's kind of got like this schoolgirl slash
Yeah, it's
Ruth
very,
Bader
like,
Ginsburg vibe
Wednesday
going on.
Addams,
Yeah.
but you know,
Black
yeah.
vest with a roughly white
Yeah.
blouse, mini skirt. Very cute.
So the girl was like, "You look British." And I was like, I don't think that's possible, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's very, like private school.
Yes. Preppy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
The
And-
millennial definition of preppy.
Right.
Okay. Like what we used to think preppy was, which was like prep school vibe.
Right. And I guess they're just so not used to me getting dressed up for anything. Because whenever I roll
Well,
up in there, I look
You
like
look
I just
more
rolled out of bed.
like your vibe is more bohemian. Like if you're not in a tennis
That's true.
if you're not in a
That's true.
tennis fit, you're in like a very bohemian, flowy,
Yeah.
floral
Right.
type of
And it looks
outfit.
very, like
Flower
still
child.
eclectic.
Yeah.
But this is probably the most polished I've looked in a really
You
long
look
time.
like courtroom badass, like right?
I look like I'm like Blair Waldorf's
Yes,
friend
yeah.
who's gonna go take the SATs.
Yeah. You're gonna film some kind of
Yeah.
like 6-part TikTok series
Like I
on
just
like
need
true
to go
crime.
grab my Prada bag,
Yes.
and we're perfect.
Exactly.
Right? So they were just taken so back.
Okay.
They're like, "What's happening? Like, where are you going?" And they had all these questions, and I was like, "Damn! Like, I need to maybe like do a little more on the regular." So then I was explaining to them that I'm coming to the show, and that I said I have a partner, my
Yeah.
podcast wife, who's like always dressed to the tens, right? And so I'm like, I just have to look presentable. That was my explanation.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You
that's
always do.
that's how I start the
Yeah.
morning, and this is what I came up with today.
Okay. Well, it is very much giving like high school / college hot girl era.
Yeah.
What many of us would call this idea of our glory days. And I've been thinking about this as we're approaching the end of the year, and so many people are throwing parties and
Oh,
like, let's have a night on the town.
You
Let's
know, when you
relive our
said,
glory days. What does that evoke in your
well,
mind?
when just just immediately when I heard Glory, I thought of the Korean drama Glory.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now I wonder if that has a reference to that because that
The
is about
glory.
being bullied
Yeah.
back in the high school
Yeah,
days,
by
and
people
those were
who
the
peaked
glory
in high
days.
school, their glory days.
Yeah,
And now she's coming into her glory. I don't
yeah,
know.
that was such a iconic drama.
It
So I was like,
really
Glory,
was.
like, ooh, I got the chills. But
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, like your
Yeah.
heyday.
Your heyday.
Yeah,
And I don't think, hmm, is this arrogant of me to say? I don't think my heyday is behind me.
I
There's
think
no
you're
era
in
I
it
would want to.
now. I think you look
I agree. Well, that's what I feel, but then that's what I felt all my life. Like
right. You always felt in it.
I never felt. Yeah, I always felt I'm the best um me version of me today, but I don't want, so I don't have any desire to go back.
Yes,
But
that's the super indicator
yeah.
if you've lived up your youth or not. Because I had that exact conversation with somebody. I think it was a while back when someone was trying to plan their bachelorette party,
Mhm.
and she was all like, "I want to have the wildest bachelorette party because I never really partied." Da, da, da. Da." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Really?" Like, and by that point, I think she was like 30s getting
Mhm.
married or something. And I was like, damn, like I partied hardy. Like in my
Yeah.
20s,
Uh-huh.
I got blackout drunk. I
Uh-huh.
like cried tequila tears and went to work. Like I really lived it up.
Yeah.
So I have no regrets of like wanting to do that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like peaking in high school. Like,
Yeah.
but I never peaked in high school.
Okay, I didn't peak in high school either,
I was very
but I didn't peak in college either. Like I never had I had a very short-lived party period
Oh,
cuz
when
I,
was
I
that?
was probably when I was 21,
Yeah.
22, 23, early, so college, mid-college to like right after college. But then
Yeah.
I was pretty serious, I think, about
Your career.
my career, like
Mm.
doing the next thing, and then just my personality. I'm not like I don't have a desire to like woohoo go wild and stuff. You know what I mean? And
What's your dance move? Is it the if you go
I
if
wouldn't say I have a signature
when you went
dance room.
okay.
Like I enjoy dancing,
Okay.
but I don't like alcohol. Like I just have
Ugh,
never liked the taste.
I love alcohol.
I don't like taking shots. Like I don't like feeling like that.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make me feel hot. Like I can get prettied up for an evening out on the town, but that's the best I know I'm going to look cuz then it's going to get like messy and like I don't like that.
Yeah, I've definitely gone out looking what I felt was hot and then came up totally smashed in like the worst, like lashes falling off.
Yeah. Well, like whenever I have gone out, when I went out with my friends, it was always like a little bit of peer pressure. Like, Jane, you have to
It was
come out. You
never
have to
your
come
first
out.
choice
It was never my first choice. I went because that was the thing to do.
in
And
your
like
early
everybody's
20s.
birthday was at a
Yeah.
club or a
Yes.
bar. And like when I had birthday parties, it was because my friends planned it for me. Like, well, Jane, we can't do nothing. Like, oh, let's just go out to dinner. No, we can't do that. We have to, we have
Yeah.
to have like this huge guest list. We have to, and then the nights would start so late,
Mm.
right? 10 o'clock, you're still in your apartment getting ready. Like that
Mm.
kind that I was never that never excited me. Like I love a night in. And
Mm.
so when
Even in your 20s?
yeah,
Wow. In my 20s, I loved it. I lived it
you
up.
liked going out. I didn't like it. Like it's not comfortable. You're in
Ugh.
heels, right? You're wearing like business casual. It's not comfy.
Okay, I was not wearing business casual in
Well, I
my
definitely
20s.
was. I'm like, I was not gonna wear a mini dress. So I was wearing like a pencil skirt, and yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, I wore the shortest thing possible. And yeah,
There,
the Halloweens were
yeah.
definitely raunchy Halloween.
Oh, I always went like funny Halloween.
Oh.
Like I was that.
Yeah,
Because I never felt that like that in my body.
wow.
Yeah, so I never felt
You were an
like
old soul.
hot. I was always an old
Always an old
soul,
soul.
and I was always like, "Oh my goodness, may this pass. May this pass quickly. I want to grow
Wow,
up."
my gosh.
Yes. Yes. Like we had a friend in high school who would pass like an Ann Taylor window in the mall and say, "Oh, like can't you guys not wait until your ajumas and you can wear this kind of stuff?" And I'm thinking like I already do.
I have that in my wardrobe
Where are you guys
right
shopping? Yeah, I'm in cardigans and,
now.
mom
Oh
jeans.
my god, now I want you to break out your 20s album and I want to see what you were
I
wearing.
mean, I would say my wardrobe got like a decade younger, at least a decade younger. Because also I had a job on TV that was very like forward facing,
Yeah.
and so you tend to dress older, right?
Yeah,
It was lots
absolutely,
of like
absolutely.
coordinated like pantsuits, skirt suits in solid colors, and
You know what's funny?
yeah,
That just a
it's very
little
Hillary Clinton.
yeah, just a little pivot. There was I think Joyce Taylor. Do you know her? She's a I think
Mm.
King 5 news
Oh
reporter.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
And there's like this big lore about her.
Oh,
Like was it Gene Anderson? One of the two, I
okay.
can't remember. But like they're big kleptos and they
Oh,
just it's like all over Reddit or something. It's either Joyce Taylor or maybe it's Gene Anderson. But like one of them is like just a klepto that just steals everything at like Nordstrom Rack or
that's
Nordstrom.
terrible.
I need to look up. Okay,
That's terrible, and
okay.
especially if they're like older than us.
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I need to like it's like apparently like it's like a Seattle lore, but I have to verify which
Okay.
person it is.
Yeah, we don't wanna
Yeah, so
slander anyone,
just
but
Google both names and
yeah,
see what comes up. But
and they
and
wouldn't pay for their clothes?
like they're like one of them, maybe it's Gene Anderson. One of them just steals stuff all the time, and apparently it's such a known thing that like the retail workers just look the other way. Like that's been the anyways.
That's
Yeah.
so
And I think
bad.
I this is a factual thing. I remember seeing um Taylor at the Joyce Taylor at the Nordstrom Rack just
And you
buying up piles of suits. Like piles.
actually saw
Yeah,
her
I was like, "Oh
shopping.
my god, those are a lot of suits." Like, but they're just, the two-piece outfits, and she was just
Yes.
stacking them up on her.
Why
It
would
must
you
have been
not
Gene Anderson
why
then,
would you
because
not
I saw
pay
Joyce
for
Taylor's
that?
just
Yeah.
buying suits
Mm.
because I mean, to go on air to wear those.
Well, yeah, I mean, you are buying a lot of clothes,
Yeah,
but those are women who started before my time because
yeah. This is definitely like in the '90s or maybe late
they
'90s
probably
that
would
I
have
saw.
had a clothing budget in their contract,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't need a steal. Like I would have been justified in stealing because we got paid pennies,
Oh, I
pennies.
would have been
Yeah,
justified
I
in
would have
stealing.
been justified, but also in the markets where I worked, there was
Yeah.
nowhere to shop. My
Ugh.
mom would literally
Oh, that's
buy
right. I remember you
clothes and
saying that.
mail it to me. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, so I got invited to a party
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
I don't think I'm
Tonight?
gonna go tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Friday night.
Friday night, but it's like a dance party for women in their like past women implied past their prime, trying to relive their glory days.
Oh,
Um
ew. No.
I was like, nothing could interest me less. Like, thanks so much
No.
for thinking of me, but nothing could interest me
Just
less. Like,
just dig my grave and bury me already.
okay,
What? That's so
Michael,
embarrassing.
I love the era that I'm in now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
This is what
home.
the kids
I'm
say.
gonna get ready for the weekend. I'm gonna change into my comfy
Exactly.
clothes, and we're gonna, probably order in and watch a movie or something. Like, I'm not going out. I'm not going out to a dance party with a bunch of people I don't know who I don't know. Like,
This is what the
what is
kids
the
would
music
call
gonna be like? What it
cringe. This is the perfect that party somebody else should make cross off that and then write cringe
cringe
party.
party. Uh,
No. No
yeah.
one could pay me to go to that.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Why? Why? You know why? I hate the idea of chasing the past.
Same.
Like, why are I fully lived my 20s. I
Yeah.
was a hoe. Well, I wasn't a hoe. I wasn't a hoe. I only had one man, but I dressed like a hoe. in
Well,
my 20s,
yeah.
like my
Oh,
Halloween
in your
costumes.
20s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, in my what did you think I
No,
said?
I thought you meant currently.
No, 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 no. I dress my age now.
Yeah.
But in the 20s, I thought I was hot shit for
Uh-huh.
like a very short window of time. I thought, I didn't have boobs or ass, but I thought I had legs.
Well, yeah. I mean, whatever happens chemically in your brain to give you that confidence, like it missed me. I never had that.
You
Like,
just,
woohoo! I'm gonna
yeah.
flaunt it all. It's like I was always trying.
You
Like
were
I was
born
always
an old
hoping my
soul.
boobs
Yeah,
would come
you
in
were just
or
ready
something.
to go knit a sweater.
Yes, really, truly. And my knitting phase was in high school.
Oh, see, I'm not. I
Yeah,
was
my
joking,
grandma
but
phase. Yeah.
she's for serious. She was knitting sweaters in high school. No, I did. I dressed up as strawberry shortcake, and it was just
Uh-huh.
like the
But like
shortest little
yeah.
skirt. I was roller girl one year. I don't even know how to skate, but I wore this like halter top, and I
Okay.
like did the Farrah
Yeah.
Fawcett hair, and I thought I
Yeah.
was hot shit.
Cute.
Yeah, so I lived it up, but I have no
No
desire.
desire to go back.
No desire to go back, no desire like I missed out. And
Yeah.
that's what some of my girlfriends say.
Yeah.
They feel like they didn't party hard enough, and they like, I want to do like a throwback to that. I'm like, ew, no.
I don't think I partied hard,
But you
but
never wanted to.
I never wanted to. So
Yeah.
I don't have that. That's not a phrase like, "Oh, I want to go party some more because I didn't go hard enough."
Yeah.
No. Literally it's like so my best friend, one of my best friends got married when my kids were like 2 and 4, I think.
Okay.
So we weren't able as a family to travel to her wedding because it was out of state.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I just went as by myself with my other best
Oh,
friend.
how fun though.
Very fun, but that was the
You're like,
last
win
time
is a win.
the last time I drank hard, and I told myself I would for her cuz that's her
Thing.
wedding
Okay.
and that's her day.
She
She's
wanted
going
the
to want
vibe
to
to be party.
exactly, but
Yeah.
I did that for her, not for me.
And how did it feel?
Felt terrible. It felt terrible. I got
You mean during?
very sick that night.
You mean during? How about during?
During was fun, but it was like I'm scared to take this shot, but I will do it for you, type of thing. I
So even
hate
as you're
it.
drinking, you're in like fear of it.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And I've worked up to a point where, I can do it socially, but now I have no qualms of saying, nope, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's more normalized. Also, for our age, that's way more normalized.
Well, yeah, the kids aren't drinking anymore.
Right.
The
And good for
alcohol
them.
sales have plummeted.
Yeah.
It's the lowest it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
They're way more like health conscious than we
Good.
were. We
Good.
were, I
We were
mean,
not health conscious because after that, we were going to Jack in the Box.
exactly.
That's what I looked
It was the
forward to.
ritual. It
Yeah.
was what we were taught was you go get wasted
Yeah.
and then you go get greasy food after.
Yes.
And that was our routine, and that was what we were indoctrinated
Yeah.
into.
I would like go out, right? I'm like forcing myself to stay awake like
Yeah.
10, 11 p.m. And then once we're there at the club, I'm like, okay, it's almost last call. And then I get to go get Jack
You
in the
were
Box
born
later.
ahead
Like,
of your time.
I,
You should have been of this generation, Gen
I
Alpha.
guess so.
Or
I
Gen
always
Z.
felt like I was older.
Yeah,
And
but
now I feel normal. Like
but
now
the
I
Gen
feel
Z
normal.
kids are embracing that.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck the social norms.
Yes.
We do what we want.
Yeah.
We stay in at home and crochet and do fun shit.
Yeah. So I went to like my friend, and this is also a thing that's like not culturally okay, growing up Korean American, we didn't have theme parties. Like our parties were
No.
truly they had, it was like our parents having people over.
Yeah, it was just
And there
having
was
people
no
over.
end. There was no
Maybe
end.
it was like they turned up the karaoke machine.
Karaoke,
Yeah.
or some
That
like
was a big
Korean
deal,
games.
buying karaoke machines and like
Yes.
showing off the latest karaoke machine.
Totally, because it was not digital. So you
Right.
had to
It
actually
was all
buy.
like, oh, this is karaoke machine
Yeah.
T.
You had to buy the
450.
binders,
Yeah,
right?
The bigger the box, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, but yeah, my friends now they love a themed party, especially around the holidays, right? And
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I went to one last Friday, and
What
I
was that?
came home. It was like an ornament exchange, so it was like low key,
Okay.
low key.
You can do that. Yeah.
But after everyone left, just 3 of us stayed behind, and we did puzzles, and we finished a puzzle. And I came home almost at 1 a.m.
What? You sat around and bullshit puzzles?
Yeah, just finishing a
Oh my
puzzle and
lord.
talking, but I was so tired
I
the
guess
next
you're doing
morning. I
puzzles
could
and
not
chatting.
function. You're
It's more
chatting.
like you're
Yeah,
sitting around and really actually
exactly.
talking to one another. That's
Yeah,
kind of
but
cute
it was,
though.
like, so fun,
Yeah.
like, I cannot
Instead of
do
drinking,
instead of drinking,
yeah, you're
and
doing
we're
you
not drinking.
yeah,
Yeah.
cuz that's the thing I struggle with cuz when I'm sitting around with people, I feel like I need to like it's so like built I think all the routines of being in a social gathering and
Mm,
then being so
yes.
used to drinking
Yeah.
that I'm like, I need to be drinking. Like somebody pour me a glass, you
Yeah.
know? And so
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of that habit because now, you know what I think about? I don't think
Mhm.
about glory days that way. Sometimes I just think about my liver. I'm like,
Yes, I
how
mean,
bad
the
was
glory
I to
days
my
of your
liver?
liver.
Yeah, I'm
That I
like,
mean, well,
ooh,
no, I take that back. I
I
mean,
well, you didn't, but like back in my day, I remember back in my day. So annoying thing my kid does now,
yeah,
Sawyer, like he'll come back he'll come back from something. He's like, "Oh, back in my day." He says it all the time. Like, shut up! Like it's
it's so
so
funny.
annoying when your 10-year-old is trolling you with
Yeah.
back in my day. That was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, but I remember there was this bar. It was really chic called Chapel. And then I think it became I don't know if it was a gay bar, but I love the vibe in there. It was an
Mhm.
old chapel.
Cute.
And they like made it into like almost like the indoor decor was very black and white and
Mm.
very like almost kind of dark gothic sort of
Yeah.
vibe, but it was chic, right?
Okay.
And it was for a minute it was like the hottest club slash bar, and I just remember they had these like different types of martinis or something, and
Mhm.
they had like every flavor, and I like drank every one of them. And I think I had by the end of it, I had like 10 because people kept buying it for me, and I
Uh-huh.
was just chugging it like they were
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I threw up so bad everywhere,
Mhm.
everywhere. And
Ah.
I think back to those days, I'm like, how did I like not get alcohol poisoning?
Yeah.
It's so bad. And so
Yeah.
now, but at this point, now I'm at a point where like glass of wine is fine, but it also does nothing. And I'm looking for a
Oh.
buzz. But for me to get buzz, and this is sad because that just means that I drank so much that my
Yeah.
tolerance is so high that
Yeah.
I don't really get a buzz from a glass. It'd have to be like 3 glasses.
Uh-huh.
And by that point, I'm like,
It's like
now my
most of the
head
bottle.
hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. You just get a headache.
yeah, and then it's like, what am I doing with that
I
energy?
know.
So now I've decided I think I'm just not gonna drink.
Good.
Yeah, because
I know. So Blake said you said that last time.
our producer's like,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know. And I have that upcoming Korea trip. There's no way I cannot drink in Korea. Korea drinking culture is
No.
so
Okay, but I will say I can drink soju.
What?
I mean,
Why
it's
do you
like
think that is?
because
It's in
it
your blood.
it's clear and it's like little the volume is like a little bit, you know what I mean? Versus I feel like wine is very heavy.
Oh,
Wine and
that's true.
beer very heavy
That's
and like
true.
sugar
Yeah, I
and
don't like beer because it's
yeah.
bulky. Oh, so you know that? Yeah, that's true.
I
That
mean,
there's
I'm
that.
still very lightweight,
Yeah,
but
but there's that soju that's
it doesn't
zero
mess me up.
with zero sugar,
Mm,
and
mhm,
I think
mhm.
that I do like how clean that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Interesting.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I did go through a phase where I could enjoy a beer, like the taste of it, and
Yeah, but it
I
is
could
very. That's why I
enjoy a
don't like
glass of
beer. It's
wine.
very
But
heavy, and you're
yeah,
right. Even wine, but it suits to my. I love champagne. My
see,
favorite is champagne.
yeah,
She's Jane's
no,
like,
it has to be
no.
champagne. Like prosecco gives me a very bad headache,
Oh, really?
very bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, did you watch the Korean drama Heavenly Ever After?
No. Is that an
I
old one?
No, it's fairly recent.
I think
Within
when
the
I hear
last year, I think
heaven,
it
it's like
came.
that Stairway to Heaven is what
Not
I.
that.
Okay,
No,
okay.
it was a Netflix drama, um, and it stars like one of the old school actresses. Her name escapes me now, but very very famous.
Oh,
No,
Che Jisoo?
she's so it stars an actor in her 60s.
Oh
Like she's like
shit.
in her 60s or 70s.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the whole premise is they both die and then they go to the afterlife. But at the entrance, you get to choose what
Era you want to be in. Oh, I
age
do know this. Yeah, yeah.
you
And then
spend eternity. So
yeah.
she's like, she remembers her husband telling her how beautiful she is and she's the most beautiful,
Oh, I know
at
which
her
one you're
age.
talking about. Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah.
chooses to go
Be in
to
her
heaven.
latest.
Yeah, in her current age, right?
Right, and
So
the
she
guy.
chooses her
Yeah.
body in her 60s and she's like excited to be
Yeah.
reunited with her husband who
She's
come to find
iconic, the
out,
actress. Yeah.
yeah, iconic. Her husband has told them he wanted to return in his 30s
Yeah.
body, right?
I know this. And that guy, the guy that
Which is a
plays the
hilarious
husband,
picture.
I
Yeah.
think he's hot. I mean,
Yes,
he's more
yes.
like that
Medyok,
rugged.
Medyok,
Yeah.
yes.
He's not pretty boy. He's not
Yeah.
like K-pop. He's like a
Correct.
manly
Manly,
guy.
manly, yeah.
Okay.
And so then of course Ben and I had to have this conversation. We're like, let's be on the same page now.
In case this happens to us.
Yes.
So what era did you choose?
I said I'm choosing to go back at 40.
Okay, right now.
Yes.
What did Ben choose?
Like 30.
I think
I
I
was
would
like,
choose 30.
I could live with that.
Yeah,
A
I think
10-year age difference, I could live with that. But it's that his mindset is he's past his prime and his like best is behind him. And a lot of stuff happened. Like he his body.
yeah. That's
He's
why yeah.
noticing it, right? And
Yes.
he's a few years older than I am, but also like he went through like a very traumatic knee surgery and
Exactly.
injury, and
I
he's like,
feel him.
I want to go back to when my body was like
Yeah, I
good.
totally feel him
Yeah.
because like late 30s to 40s is when I got all my leg injuries
Mhm.
and I felt so broken.
Yeah.
And now all like I constantly think about
Yeah.
which part of me is going to break next.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I didn't have that fear in my 30s. That
Mm.
I
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? That's interesting. Because I don't miss the party days or whatever, but I
Yeah.
miss when my body, I didn't worry about my body.
Yeah.
I felt like, really like I didn't have this fear where
Mhm.
now, like sometimes I look at stairs and I'm like, don't miss your step because if you roll down,
Oh my God. Yeah.
like I don't remember having that kind of fear for my body
Yes. Yeah.
as I do now.
Yeah.
Like skiing or snowboarding out of the picture for me. Like
Yeah.
I mean I tried it like once or twice and some people were like, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Hell no." Like
Mm-mm.
stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Right. And I'm like, oh, exercise
should we throw a
is
party?
for bone density. It's not for losing weight. 'Cause
I know.
that's not going to happen.
We're not
It's
even
not
trying to
for
be vain. We're trying to just stay
Yeah.
alive. That's what and
These
I
bones
feel
need to be pounded
yeah.
because I'm not gonna get osteoporosis
No,
and
and
yeah,
not only that, like
have brittle
recently
bones.
I did a thing, and I pulled my hamstring.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, that hurts. And
Mhm.
now if I don't do squats
Mhm.
and get in that weightlifting in,
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
It still
Yeah.
comes back like, oh, your hamstring's weak. You need to
Yeah.
go build that muscle.
Yeah.
And it's not because I want to look, I mean, of course I want to look good, but that's not the priority.
That's
It's
not the
like
priority.
now it's like you got to stay in shape to be physically able to do things.
Right. Right.
That's so sad.
Oh no, it's not sad. It's not
I
sad.
feel like it's
No,
so sad.
I think we're still young enough that if we focus on that, then it will, in the long run, it'll be really good for our longevity and
I'm
quality
with
of
Ben.
life.
I'll meet him in my 30s.
Okay.
I'll meet you guys in my 30s
Okay.
because that was a good time. Like that was I
I
felt
didn't really enjoy,
young. You didn't love the 30s?
no,
Oh,
it
no.
was
You had a traumatic
struggle
30s.
era.
Yeah.
It w-
That was when
small
Ruby.
kids,
Yeah.
small
And
kids.
you had a
Yeah, living
difficult.
without, any family support
That was
nearby.
your struggle era.
The struggle era.
Family struggle,
Struggle era.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go back to that.
Oh,
But then
you didn't get bad. You
I
didn't get
do
mad
feel
at
like
Ben.
I got ripped off because I feel like your 30s are supposed to be your glory days, but feel like I didn't get
Mm,
that raising
because the
small
struggle
kids
was
and
real.
then pandemic happened when I was like 35. And then
That's
it took us about like
right.
5 years to kind of like get out of all the after effects of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember because 2020 was when I turned 35 and I said, this is going to be my year. I went back to the gym after 7 years of not exercising regularly, was getting
Mm,
back on it. And then, boom, 3 months in, everything shuts down. And I'm like, I didn't think my life could get worse. And it just
mm.
did with everybody stuck in the house with me.
But you know what? You should throw a COVID party.
Oh my gosh.
So
So, like my
hey,
glory days was COVID.
yeah,
Like,
because we love staying in
oh
that.
my
You
gosh.
you were like, you know what? I remember distinctly us talking about like we kind of loved it.
Mhm.
You should throw out an invitation like, hey y'all, COVID party,
I
stay masked and
remember
stay at home.
I remember thinking I never ever want the sweatsuit trend to go away.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I
Which
just
is so
love
funny coming from you because
I
you
know.
look so like you're meticulous.
I have gone back to enjoying
Yeah, you look like you
getting
really
ready
enjoy.
and
Yeah.
getting dressed, but I did go through this heavy, heavy phase of I just want to wear sweatsuits all the time.
Yeah.
And
That really freed up
not,
a lot of time.
yeah, and I just want to be happy and eat things that make me happy,
Mhm. It felt
bring
really
me
we were
comfort,
all hibernating and
eat,
it felt cozy and
yeah,
warm.
whip up that dalgona coffee every day.
Oh my
Like,
god.
oh my gosh, the
Those were our glory
caloric
days.
intake. Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. Right? And then let's go but also was like so good for your mental health. Like let's go for a hike cuz you can't do anything. We're
Mm.
stuck indoors. We can't like hang out with people
Right. You
indoors. Let's
can't.
go meet them
Yeah.
outside for a hike. And then
Yeah.
there's that boundary like like okay, we can't hang out for too long, but
Yeah.
yeah, for a
Time to
couple
go
of
home.
hours. Yeah, for a
Yeah.
couple of
Without
hours.
being
Yeah.
rude.
Or I
Right.
text my friends like, "Oh, are you home for like a boba drop off?" And
Nice. Nice.
those were good days. Like
Yeah.
knowing what we know now. Of course, at that time it was scary
Right.
and we were like, "Oh, can't wait until we can go back." But there were some very nice things about it. I mean, as we're getting ready to travel for the holidays, I'm thinking back to 2020, which was,
Mhm.
the only time we stayed home for
Yeah.
Christmas, just the four of us, and it was
Heavenly.
glorious.
Mhm. I mean, yeah. Gosh, sometimes I think, you know, that was such a wild time. What? Oh my
Oh,
god, you
I
just
just
had this
forgot to
look
pay
on
for
your face.
parking. I forgot to pay for
Oh
parking.
my god, the
Yes,
fear was real.
I know.
Do it right now.
Oh my goodness.
Well, luckily, hopefully, you didn't.
I
They're
hope
too
not, right?
busy.
Yeah.
So hopefully they haven't been in our street. But no, not paying for your parking ticket is the look that Jane like flashed was so just like I felt that electricity in her body as she had the realization that she didn't pay for her parking
Yeah.
ticket. It
It
her
should be okay. It's been what? It's been less
it's
than
yeah, it's
an
not been
hour.
that long and I feel like oh, speaking of this morning I tried to park
Mhm.
and like you know that pressure, you know it all too well where somebody's behind you and you're trying to
Oh
get
yeah.
in
Yeah, yeah.
and
Parallel
I
park
didn't
with
get it
someone
right the
behind.
first
Yeah.
time, but I'm like I fucking am not going to give
I
up this
know.
spot. Well, I did it and my car, you know, it has all the sensors.
Sure.
So I knew I didn't hit the front car,
Yeah.
but like I did hit the back out or the I'm sure I scraped the back what do you call it? Street, right?
Mhm. The curb?
Yeah, the
Okay,
curb. I
yeah.
hit the
Yeah, yeah.
curb because that's what alerted me. So
Yeah.
then I like got in, and then this guy comes down, and he was like, "See," he's reading my license plate, and I'm in the car. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
"What? What's happening?" And I like
That's
get out.
here?
Yeah,
Here near the
right
studio? Oh
today.
my gosh.
And I get out, and I'm like, "Hi," and he's like
Yeah.
reading my license plate and looking at his car, looking at
Yeah.
my car, and I was sitting in
Oh
the
my
car,
goodness.
and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh yeah, just so that you hit my car," and I'm like, "I didn't though," and
Mhm.
I guess there were like some people up in the stairs of that
Yeah.
building,
Yeah.
and they thought that I had, and so
Uh-huh.
they were like telling him, and then he came down, and he's
Oh.
looking at his car. I'm
Yeah.
looking at my car, where?
Uh-huh.
And there was nothing,
Yeah.
but he's like, "Oh, you just might have touched it," and I'm like, literally see nothing,
Mhm.
and I was like. I am still gonna park here, and I've
Mhm.
been sitting in the car. I wouldn't have just. I said, I get it. Like,
Mhm.
I've had that happen to me before,
Yeah.
but I did not hit your
Yeah.
car. And I mean, I understand from his perspective
Mhm.
if that's what people are telling him
Mhm.
and that's what, you know, he came down panicked.
Mhm.
So I was like, I get it. Like, do you need anything from me? He's like, no, no. Like, after he calmed down, I'm like, it was close, but I didn't
Mhm.
touch his car, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, but he's still like reading my license, write it down to his friends who I told him. I'm like, this is, and of course it's a man with a truck. I'm like, this is
Oh
all too much.
God. I
And
mean,
literally, we're not looking at anything. I'm like, okay. So I had to take a picture
yeah.
just so that he wouldn't later be like, she did something to my car. I'm
Oh
like,
gosh.
it's just, I was like, oh my God, this
That
is,
makes me mad because my car got fully hit and scraped when I was in a parking garage. This was just a
ugh.
couple months ago. No note, no nothing. But this happened after months after the same thing happened on the other side. So then I take it
No.
to the body shop
Yeah.
that our insurance, uses, and it was to replace the back bumper more than almost
Yeah.
$3,000.
It's never going to be under. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, because of this careless person, it's gonna have to come out of like my deductible
Yeah. Did you
and
use insurance? Because doesn't it raise it even though it's not your fault?
mhm.
Oh,
Mhm. I mean, we haven't done it yet because it's just like such a busy season.
yeah.
But yeah, what are you
It's
gonna
so annoying
do?
because
Like
that's what
pay
insurance
pay
is
it
for.
fully? Yeah,
Yeah.
pay it fully and like not have your premium go
Yeah.
up, but then
That's what people say to do. It's
I
so
know.
annoying because don't even get me started.
Yeah.
The point of insurance is to protect you, right?
Mhm.
For negligence from other
Yeah.
people. But somehow, even though it's not your fault,
Yeah.
your shit still goes up.
Totally.
Any way that they can have your shit go up, they will
Yeah.
have it go up.
Yeah.
So they're always like, all the experts are always like,
Yeah.
it's not worth it. Just pay out of your pocket. I'm
I
like,
know.
who just has like thousands of
Yeah, nobody
dollars
yeah,
laying around to
right?
fucking,
I
or
know.
drive around with a nice car that now has a shitty
I know.
bumper?
I know.
I hate it. That's happened to me, and
Well,
I
also like our car got stolen.
when?
This was like 2020 during COVID. One of our cars got
Which
stolen.
one?
It was the Ford Escape, like my old
What? Oh
car,
my god.
and it was found and retrieved like a week later. And nothing was done to it. But because there was that record that it had been stolen, when we went to trade it in, um, the dealership said we can't take it because this car has been stolen, so
Oh
we
my
can't vouch for it.
god.
And so
So you never got any value of the car?
we didn't. No.
What?
Mm-mm.
Wait, did you sell it to someone else?
They took it as a courtesy, and I
Oh my
think they gave
god.
us like $500 credit.
That's
What it's like, yes,
crazy.
I know. And I was like, if I knew,
You should have sold it yourself.
yeah, I should have just sold it or honestly just given it to. I knew somebody who like needed a car,
Oh
you
my
know.
gosh. That's
Um,
awful.
but that is
They made money on your car. I know they sold it.
that's Seattle.
Ugh. Oh, that's so
Yeah, it's
annoying.
Seattle.
That makes me so angry.
I know.
Ugh.
I was like, why did I hang on to this for 5 years, not knowing
Yeah.
that it was going to be worth nothing? Anyways,
Ugh.
what a digression. All because I didn't
Ugh.
pay my parking.
Yeah. But I mean, isn't it?
Ah,
And then you wonder, like, all these things, right? Like, I hate that if you think about all these things that mishaps that add up, it feels
mhm.
like a lot.
It does. Yeah.
But then, like, you can't hang on to that because that'll drive you. Or,
Right.
like, I always get scared that there's some thing that I signed up for somewhere
Mhm.
that I never closed out. And it's like,
Oh.
still, I know
Yeah.
there's an app or something where
Oh
you
yeah,
can,
yeah. So Ben was like, "Are you still using this?" It was like a subscription.
yeah,
Oop, I didn't
like an
know.
old magazine
I was
subscription or
paying like
something.
$12 a month for something
Yeah,
that I didn't use for like
at
3
all.
years. I felt
What was
so
it?
bad.
That's my fear.
You use Cricut, right?
I don't.
Oh, you don't.
What's Cricket?
Cricut is that printer, like that laser
Oh,
printer,
I
and
don't use
it's
it.
like
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah. It looks too
vinyl.
labor intensive.
Yeah, so I
Isn't
had
it?
that for a hot second,
Yeah. Isn't it
and
labor intensive?
it is labor
I
intensive, and
hate
I'm
it.
not like
I
very
need it to be
crafty.
super easy.
Yeah, so I must have signed up for it because I needed access to something. Like you can get access to their designs.
Yes.
So
Everything's a monthly subscription now.
I did it. I felt so bad. It
For
went
how
on for
many
3
years?
years. It went on for
Oh
3
my
years,
god. Isn't
and I
that
never
so
used it.
annoying?
Yeah. I probably never
How
used
did you
it, but
guys
he just happened to notice, like, an email, like, "Oh, like, do you still use this?" And I was like, "No." I
Oh
was like,
my
"Oh,
god.
shoot."
You're
But
like, I didn't even
it's
know
one
I
of
said.
those things that
There's another
neither of
thing,
us
right? I
yeah.
signed up for something because it said it would waive this other
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm noticing a deduction. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And
That's
they tricked me
that's
into
the situation with, like, we never know,
what you're
are
saying
we
yes to.
paying for Hulu or Disney
Yeah.
or, like, what is the situation? You go like, you move from room to room, and then you're like, you have to sign
Yeah.
in, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think we have that subscription anymore." Ben's like, "No, because I did, like, a bundle."
The bundle. The bundles
The
are the worst.
bundle,
They trick
yeah.
you. How much do you pay for your internet? You must have an internet security system, cable. Do you do that bundle?
We have, like, an internet, bundle, but I don't know how much it is.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm
know.
like, I know I'm getting swindled because I'm like always telling, but it's also a hassle. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
like telling Adonis, like, we need to get rid of this. We don't need cable. And then
yeah.
he'll be like, yeah, but then it came with the bundle and they were like,
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
you really
cost
don't
anything.
need cable. Like,
I
we
know.
don't watch
I mean, I
TV.
watch the
Yeah.
tennis channel sometimes, but I'm like,
Okay.
but it's
Yeah, I
like
mean, it's
so
seasonal.
little.
It's seasonal.
It's
Yeah.
very seasonal. And if I didn't have it, I don't think I would miss watching it.
Right? You would only notice when you're looking at something specific,
Yeah.
and yeah.
And I can almost, yeah, and I need to get rid of it, but it's those damn bundles. Then
Yeah.
you're like, then you have to think about like, is it really worth,
Okay,
it's a
like the
difference
fact
of
that we're like
$5.
about all these things, we have passed our glory days for sure. Okay, I think like glory days is like when you didn't have a worry or a care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
like we thought we had problems, but those weren't problems compared to what we deal with now.
yeah.
Like when the house, if you see a leak in the
Mhm,
ceiling, you're like, what the fuck is that?
mhm,
That is scary, right? But back then, oh my god.
mhm, mhm.
When was that for you? When you didn't have a care in the world? I mean, it's definitely before kids.
College probably
Yeah.
when I was in the
God.
college dorms.
And yet I still have
Because even when you're
nightmares
in the
of
apartment,
flunking.
you're like, doing maintenance and
I still have nightmares of bombing tests that I
yeah,
still bolt up from.
yeah, yeah. I mean that your biggest worry was
Yeah.
failing a class.
But but it right, but in that period it seemed like the
The
biggest
biggest thing in the
thing.
world. Yeah.
So were we ever carefree?
Mm,
Even as
no.
children,
Yeah.
we were devastatingly like burdened with, you know, like getting in trouble with our
Right.
immigrant parents who
Yeah.
just had no room
That's why I would
for
say it
grace.
was like a very small window.
Like it was probably when we
It
were
was not
born.
when we
When
were
we were born, we were like,
yeah, living at
ah,
home.
and then that
Yeah.
was it.
When we were born, we had truly
Our
no
first
clue.
breath of air.
Yeah.
Ah, and then it's been downhill since then.
Oh my god. How depressing. How
that's the
depressing.
that's the true Korean
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah. I know.
We carry the world on our shoulders, and that's
Yeah.
why we envy our children
Mhm.
because you see that they're living a carefree ass life.
But they don't think that. No. They don't think that, right?
I
Yeah.
know. The yeah, it's the grass is always
Mhm.
green
Mhm.
on the
Mhm.
other side.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's green here. Green enough. Yeah.
I'm with Ben, 30s.
30s, okay.
I'll meet you in the 30s, Jane.
Okay.